It's all about truth. All of it. Every single thing. All boils down to the truth. We all want truth. The truth will set you free. All right, welcome to the program, ladies and gentlemen. This is Press for Truth Live. I'm your host, Dan Dix. Today is Tuesday, April 26, 2016. We had a little bit of a rocky start to this particular show, some tech issues, so thank you for sticking around until we got it figured out, but we're finally here, we're finally live, and today we're going to be talking all about the police state. As you can see from the title, I mean, lately we've had an escalation in this. It's been increasing lately, the amounts of literally B&Es, break-and-enters by police entering people's homes in order to keep them safe and to keep the peace. We've seen a number of these incidents popping up over the last little while, and today we're going to focus on a couple of these because a lot of people sometimes are not even aware that these things take place. But some people sometimes manage to get footage of it, and we have that violent interaction by the Vancouver Police Department on a couple who were basically the cops just broke and entered into their home. So we're going to cut to a clip later, but I want to talk a little bit about a case that recently happened right here in Canada. I mean, a lot of people think this is more of an American issue, but we have this problem here as well. And recently in Lindsay, Ontario, there was a girl named Cheryl who was violently attacked by the police, all based really on a misunderstanding, really. And she was violently beaten up. In fact, there's a write-up here from our good friends at the Free Thought Project. Model left bloodied, bruised, arrested after cops broke into her home to rescue her. Consider the case of Cheryl Yurkowski, a young mother living in Ontario, Canada, after an argument at a nearby restaurant involving herself, her husband, and her husband's mother. She comes home, she goes to bed. Her husband comes home separately, and being intoxicated and not knowing that Cheryl's already home, he's yelling on the phone. So a neighbor calls the local police department, and the sergeant shows up. Fast forward a bit, Cheryl is battered and bruised, having suffered nerve damage and having been choked nearly to death, all at the hands of a police officer. And there's footage we can show you, actually. Recently, Cheryl did an interview with Larkin Rose, and there were photos taken of her injuries that were sustained by the police. And we're going to get some of those photos up here on the TV for you. These photos were taken 5 days after this attack. She was essentially in jail for this entire time. And as you can see here, brutal bruising. She's all over her hands, her arms, her legs, her neck. And again, these photos were taken 5 days after this violent attack from the police, who were allegedly coming in to protect her. And, that's what this was apparently all about. So Cheryl is actually still having charges pressed against her, I believe for allegedly assaulting this police officer. So here in the Free Thought Project article, you can see at the bottom here where they give you contacts, where you can contact the police department in Lindsay, Ontario, and let them know how you feel about them prosecuting Cheryl. The number there is 1-705-324-5252. It's 1-705-324-5252. Now, earlier on today, I was speaking with Larkin Rose, and he was suggesting that we just, maybe skip right past that and call the Crown themselves. And earlier I was talking to Larkin, and we were going to see if maybe we could call them right here live on the show, but unfortunately these bureaucracies are kind of 9-to-5ers, so it didn't really work out that we were able to do that. But I will still show you the number for the Crown that you can call if you like, and that number is 1-705-324-1400. That's 1-705-324-1400. And this is the Crown's attorney. You can call them and let them know that you feel these charges ought to be dropped. If you're not familiar with what happened to Cheryl, check the links in the description. We have this Free Thought Project article located in the description, so check it out. Unbelievable what is happening to her right here in Canada. And as I stated earlier, and as you see from the title of the video, we have another couple that recently suffered tremendous travesty. These police barged into their home through the window, again, allegedly trying to keep the peace and to keep Stephanie safe. Now, we're going to air a clip of this, and this is troubling footage to watch because Stephanie has her young child in her arms, I believe a 8-month or 10-month-old baby in her arms when the police storm into their home and essentially ripped the baby from her arms and subsequently took their 3 children from them and have held them for the past 2 months now. This incident took place on February 16th. So we're going to see if we can get our guests on the line, but before we do, we're going to go to this clip. Watch what happens at the hands of the Vancouver Police Department. Now, let me make a clarification here. We are broadcasting out of Vancouver, British Columbia, here in Canada, and we have a Vancouver Police Department. That's not what we're talking about here. What happened here was in Washington State, where they also have a Vancouver Police Department. So we're talking about the VPD in Washington State. Here now is a clip of the VPD violently breaking and entering into a home to protect this family.
Look at that! No, look at that! You come outside? Come outside?
Look, Steph, just go
You got
upstairs.
me twisted.
Go upstairs. I'm so sorry, babe. I don't know why your mom
I will
got
never,
confused.
with another
What's your name,
man,
sir?
step on any
Goodness
type
gracious.
Huh?
You guys, chill out.
of alone time with
What?
another
Stop
You
man.
it.
understand what we're asking for?
Stop it. I do not understand anything because
I
what's
do
going
not
on right now is
understand.
a very
You do not
escalated
want to
situation.
listen.
Just want to de-escalate the situation. That's all.
Okay,
This is
well, what we want to do is be able to talk to your wife by herself,
No.
and
Right.
make sure everything is
I
okay.
everything is
And then
okay.
we will leave.
I
Can you
just
do it
make
from
an
here?
offer, but
Can you do it
I'm
from a
not
crack
going
in the window?
Huh?
Your body's in my house.
I know it is. I'm going to come
That's
more in
fine.
your
Very
house until we resolve
disrespectful.
it. I'm going to come in your house unless we can
This is
resolve
illegal.
it.
Okay, you
And
two
so is
talk
everybody
like
You
else.
have no
We're
jurisdiction.
giving you
This
the
is
choice.
illegal. I
You
will
can
show
step
you.
outside and chat with us, or
Bring
we
the
will come
papers
in
over.
with you.
I got the papers.
What do you want us to do? You want us to come through this window?
What is the nature of your being here?
We want to make sure, we got a call that you have assaulted her.
I did not assault
We want to
anybody.
know for sure.
We do know for sure.
I don't know
Everybody's
for sure.
confirmed.
We're not leaving until we know for
They're
sure.
saying that I assaulted you, Steph. What are these guys talking about? Who called? They got their hands on their gun. Thank you for putting it away. Hey, I really appreciate that. Seriously.
Okay. You
Thank
want us
you.
to come through here, or do you want to open the door? What's your choice?
You are
Do you
not
have to come
welcome
inside?
to come in
I do
here
not
at
want you to
all.
come
I know you
inside.
don't want
At
us
all.
inside.
You're not welcome.
We are going to
Okay.
make sure everybody's okay.
You
before
come in
we leave.
here and you're doing it against our
Right,
will.
we're letting you know.
Okay,
It's
letting you know
documented
that
evidence.
I know that.
There will be a
We are
commercial
coerced
placed
into this.
against you.
We are coerced into this
Past
with
due and owed
guns.
immediately.
Listen, if we let you in the
Past
house,
due and owed immediately.
if we let you into the house,
That's fine. We just want to make sure
you
everybody's
cannot
okay.
pass.
Fine, and you can make sure. By me
How
telling
about I
you
open the
so.
door?
Stop pointing at my door. You and your gun. You and your gun, Mr.
I want-
Donaldson.
I want everybody, if you guys can like disperse, chill out,
No,
one
we're
person.
not going to go away.
I'll
This is
talk
not
to
going
you.
to finish until we get a chance to talk
You're
to
giving
her
me
and
orders.
your children without you.
My children do not.
You're giving
You
me
are not
orders.
talking.
Well,
My
I'm
children
not
don't even
talking
talk.
about
None of them talk.
Okay, do you understand? All we're asking for, Stephanie, is just
Why?
5 minutes of your time by yourself.
No.
Look, they're breaking in. Look, go. Stop. Go in the front. Stop. I'll talk to you guys in the front, please.
I'm not
Stop.
gonna.
Open the door.
You don't need to. Let me close the window
Excuse
first.
me.
Come on.
No.
You-
Go open the door.
Excuse me.
Look at
Buddy?
this, calling me buddy. They're being so
You're not my buddy.
disrespectful. Where's the judge? Put the judge on the
I
phone.
don't know you. Where?
Put the judge on the phone.
We
Stop.
have.
Stop. Show
Get
me
your
the
judge.
warrant.
You have
Stop.
delegation of authority
Show me the
immediately
warrant.
now.
Show me your authority
Show
now.
me your warrant.
Please.
Before you step into this premises,
Do
show
not
us your
come in.
warrant.
Please
And you
stop.
need to have
going
a
to
probable
come in,
cause
okay?
right now.
Okay, not
Make
through the
it-
back door.
Easier, you can make it ours.
What's your probable cause?
Okay?
Stop.
You understand?
Going through the
Okay,
front door. This
then
is,
open the front
This
door.
is disgusting. Come
Then
on.
open the front door.
Come on, you guys. This is really bad. Go around and
I
I'll
will
open
make
it.
sure all
No.
my theft locks are
We
on
have
from
people at the
now
front.
on.
You go open the
Go
front
around
door.
and I'll open
No.
it. So you guys have me surrounded and stuff.
I know.
What is this?
We are going to come in. Okay, you
Not like
understand
this.
that?
For what?
Then open
Where's
the
your
front
warrant?
For what? Show
Then
me the
open
Where's
warrant
your
now.
warrant?
Show me the
Where's
warrant
your
now.
warrant?
We don't need a warrant.
Yes,
okay?
you do. Oh, really?
Wow, they just
Okay.
said they did not
You
have a
understand
warrant.
what's
Get out of my
going on?
house unless you have a warrant right now. Show
Okay.
me the warrant. Show me the warrant.
Okay,
Show me the
you
warrant.
understand what's
Show me the
going on?
warrant.
Back away.
Show
Where's
me
your
the warrant.
warrant? You need
Show me the warrant.
Do not touch my
Show me
husband.
your warrant.
Okay.
Show me the warrant.
Where's your warrant?
You're not welcome to my house. Show
I
me
know
your
you don't
warrant.
want us. We are
Show
going
me
to
your
make
warrant.
sure everything is okay.
Everything's okay. Show me the warrant.
Where's your warrant?
Everything's okay.
Where's your warrant?
Stop it. Show me the warrant. Everything. They're gonna tase you. Stop
Step away
it.
from
Where's
the
your
door.
warrant?
Stop it.
Away from the window.
Stop it.
okay?
They're illegally entering my house without a warrant. These guys
Without
are
a
breaking in
warrant.
without a warrant. My house is
We
being
have
broken
foreign
into
agents
without a warrant.
warrant.
Please, back.
Foreign agents without
it.
a warrant.
Guys, they're breaking into my house.
Foreign agent statement. Are
You're
you-
foreign agents. You have no warrant. Stop. Jeez.
And that is a foreign
Steph,
agent.
they're doing this for real.
Show me your foreign agent statement.
Listen, guys,
Show me your
what do you
delegation
want?
of authority.
What's gonna
Where's your
happen when you
warrant?
come in?
Where's your warrant?
Come on, look at
He's
this. Look
touching
how
me.
excited he is. Please, you
He's
guys,
putting his
please
hands
stop.
on me.
Please
All
stop.
you have to do is open the front door. We won't do
Please
that.
look at. You're just gonna jump in when I do. Come
We're
on.
going to stay here.
You promise?
Once people
You
are
will stay
inside-
there.
No,
You will
there's
stay
no
there. You will not
promise.
come
Look
in.
at this. Promise?
Right?
They have broken
You guys do not have a warrant.
Broken
You don't
and
have a
entered.
warrant. You just. Why do you not need a warrant?
Don't open the front door.
Please tell me
Why
why
do
you don't
not
need a warrant.
I'm not going to explain it.
Explain to me
No, that's
your
the
jurisdiction
law.
why you don't need a
need to
warrant.
Explain to me how you can enter my house without a warrant.
Because you reported
Because no, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, give me your verified copy.
He does not
of
have
the
a warrant.
complaint.
Grab a warrant.
Right now.
Grab a warrant.
Verified copy of the
You might want to
complaint.
get a warrant.
Right now.
You might want to get a warrant.
Warrant.
Okay.
Warrant.
You have no jurisdiction unless you get a warrant. All of you are held accountable.
No.
All of you are
Where's
held
your
accountable.
warrant? Delegation of authority.
You
verified
have
copy of
no
the complaint.
warrant. You
You
have
stop
no
looking at me.
authority. You must
Woman.
leave now. You have no warrant. You must leave this house. You have no warrant. Please come back with the warrant.
Okay.
Please come back with the
We're going
warrant.
to come in
Stop.
now, okay?
I'm asking you to come back with the warrant. Do not come in my house.
We are going to come in.
You have no right to
Okay.
come into my house.
Where's
No,
your
I'm not
warrant?
okay with
You
this.
guys
I am
will
not
be-
okay with
will
this.
file
You do
a
not have a
commercial lien
warrant.
against you.
So help me, Lord Almighty
You are
God,
not
as a
welcome to
witness.
come in. You
You
are
have
not
no-
welcome.
you are not coming
And he's
in.
touching me. He's
You
putting
You
his
have
hands
no
on
authority
me.
to
Put
come
the
in.
child
Please do
away.
not
Pick
touch
up
my
the
wife.
paperwork.
Take your child somewhere
You
else.
have no
okay?
authority to come in.
Okay.
You need a warrant.
Move
Show
Get
me your
your
warrant.
arms.
Okay.
Show me
Get
the
your
warrant.
hands off of
Show me
me.
your warrant. Stephanie, please. Please, I don't want them to try to
Okay.
handle
They're
me,
gonna try
okay?
and step in here.
It's okay. I'm not going to let them come in. They have no jurisdiction. They're
What
not
we're
allowed
gonna
to.
do
You have
is-
no warrant. You have no warrant. Show me, sir. Sir, show me a warrant. What is your name?
Okay.
What is your
We
name?
don't need a warrant.
What is your name? Why are
We
you
don't
telling me you do
need a
not need a
warrant.
warrant?
Okay. Step away from
Why are
the
you
window,
telling
okay?
me you do not need a warrant?
Because we don't. Okay?
Why are you telling me you do not need a warrant?
He's
Step away from the
physically
window, okay?
touching
telling
me.
me
He's putting hands on
do
me,
not
assaulting me at
enter
this
my
moment.
home.
Get
Show me
your
a warrant.
hands off
Come
of
back
me.
with a
Who
warrant.
are you?
You are
Some
not coming
man.
into my home.
I don't even know
You
his
are not
name.
coming
He's
into my
touching
home.
me.
Please.
I'm inside my home. He has
okay?
no
Please.
warrant.
Please.
He
Please.
has no warrant to be
Please.
here, and he's
Please.
physically abusing
Please, you have no warrant. You have no right to be here.
So, verify
You have
copy
no
of that
warrant.
complaint.
You have no jurisdiction to be here. They have a
If he
taser.
moves towards me, tase him.
Steph, they're
Are you
threatening to
kidding me?
tase me. They're threatening to tase me. Stop it.
Do not!
Stop it. You have no jurisdiction.
Do not!
You have no
to
warrant.
take
Get
my
out of
husband
my
without
house.
a warrant.
Get out of
Get
my
out
house.
of my house!
Okay, stop it. Stop it right now. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Do not be
Get away.
mean. Do not let them pull your hair.
You
Stop
just
it.
yanked
It's
my
okay.
hair out of my
Stop
head.
it. Stop it. Steph, please get away from them. Do not let go.
I
Calm
didn't
down.
touch
Hold
anybody.
Nosy, please.
I didn't
Hold
touch
Nosy.
anybody.
I know. I understand.
I didn't touch
I
anybody. They're
understand.
yanking my hair out of
I
my head.
understand. Look, they have no warrant.
Sit down.
They have no warrant.
Sit down.
I am not consenting to sit down. Look, I'm gonna sit down. You don't have to handle me. I'm not being detained. I am not resisting arrest. You have no warrant. Let go. Please, my baby. Steph, please. Guys, this is my baby.
Just sit down.
You guys, please, this is my baby. Guys, this is my baby. Stop it. Steph, calm. You have to calm down.
Sit down.
Calm down. God, please help me.
Ilya, sit
God,
down.
please help
Hey,
me.
sit down.
God, please help me.
Stop it.
My baby!
God,
Sit
please
down.
help me.
Okay, sit down. Sit.
You have no warrant.
Sit.
You have no jurisdiction. You
Sit.
have no warrant.
Sit down,
You
Ilya.
have no jurisdiction.
Ilya,
You
sit
have
down.
no warrant. You have no jurisdiction. jurisdiction. You have no warrant. They
Okay.
took my baby.
Ilya?
They just took my baby.
Is there anybody upstairs?
You have no warrant. I have my 2 kids upstairs. You guys have no right to be
Stop.
here. I will put you in handcuffs, okay?
Why? Tell me why.
Stop it.
Where's your warrant?
Okay.
Tell me why. Tell me why. Staff, please stop it.
No,
Look
stop.
what you're doing to my wife. What are you doing
Ilya,
to my
stop.
wife? God, give me wisdom.
Ilya,
Господи, спаси
Relax,
меня.
okay?
Lord, give me wisdom. Lord,
Ilya.
give me wisdom. Lord, give me wisdom. Everything is in your hands. Everything is in your hands, guys. Stephanie, please.
Ilya,
You guys
relax.
can't do this to my
Hey,
wife. I can't
Ilya.
let you do this to my wife.
relax for me.
You have no
Don't.
jurisdiction.
Stop it, okay?
Are you assaulting me again?
Stop.
These men have assaulted me multiple
Okay.
times. They've assaulted
Stop
my
grabbing
family.
my arm.
They've assaulted my wife. Stephanie, please
Stop
stop it.
grabbing my arm.
Steph, please, I'm asking you to stop. Steph, I'm asking you please to stop this. They
Relax.
have no warrant. These
Relax,
guys
Ilya.
are
If you
dumb.
talk to us, we'll help you, okay?
I'm talking to you.
Okay?
How are you
So
helping
relax
me
for
right
me.
now?
Okay?
How are you
Relax.
helping? I was relaxed the whole time.
Alright? Just relax.
Please, what are you doing to my
Stop.
wife? Please, what are you doing to my wife?
Ilya, stop.
You
Ilya,
guys can't do this.
don't touch me.
You are
Okay,
touching me. Bro,
One more chance.
bro,
You
one
touch
more
me
chance.
time,
What
I'll
are you
put you in
doing?
handcuffs.
Why? You have no
Okay.
authority to be here. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
And
Stop.
Turn around.
Stop.
Turn around.
Look,
Ilya,
stop.
I told
Please,
you.
my boys, look, I'm done. I'm done. You
Stay
have
there,
no warrant.
okay?
Please, please. I gotta take care of my
Don't get
kids.
up. Don't put your hands on us.
All right.
You can
Stop,
sit there.
Stephanie, please. Please. Please, you're not resisting arrest. You're not being detained. Please, they have no warrant. They can't be here. I gotta be with my kids.
No, you get up, you go into cuffs, okay? You put your hands on us. You
I
go
did
into
not
cuffs.
put my hands on you. I'm not
Sit
going
down,
into
sit down.
cuffs. Stop
Sit
this.
down.
Stop this.
Lean back.
I have
okay?
to stay here with my
That's
kids.
fine.
Okay.
You need to relax.
I will relax. But you
Okay.
guys can't take the kids. Someone's
There's
holding
two
on to my
upstairs. Make
baby.
sure they're okay.
They're fine.
Well,
Please.
then maybe you should have opened the door. You ever thought of that?
Why? You have no warrant.
Yes, we
you
have the
you
right
don't
to
have
come
a
in
warrant.
here.
No, you
We
don't.
wouldn't come in if we didn't have the right to come in here.
Why? You do not have the right to
Because
come
she
in
called
here.
and said that you
No,
beat
she
her
did
up.
not.
Yes, she did. So people are just making this crap up.
Yes, they are.
Then all you have
You
to
don't
do is come outside and
understand
tell
the
us.
family stuff that we had going
Okay,
on
then
with
why
her
can't
parents
you
and our
man
parents
up and
because
come
I'm
out and
Russian
tell
and
us
she's
that?
not. Because
Huh?
why? You guys don't have a warrant. I don't know
We
what you
don't
guys are
need a
doing. Look
warrant.
at what
Once
you
somebody
did.
tells us that,
Look
we
at
don't
what
need
you
a warrant.
did. Look at what
This
you've
is on
done.
you.
This is
You're
on
not the
me.
one that's taking care of your family.
Are you kidding me?
No, not a bit.
You call
All you had to
yourself
do
a
was open the
man?
front door.
You call yourself a man? You call yourself a man? What is your belief system? Are you Christian? Are you
We're
Christian?
not talking about that today. We're talking about, is everything okay here? And all you have to do is come and answer the front door.
Are you a Christian? God sees everything. This is messed up, man. My poor kids. I'm sorry, Stephanie. They assaulted you. God sees everything. This is not right. All these men will be held accountable. Just like the people in the military. They tried to do the same thing. That's the only reason I didn't answer the door. Because I know how you guys are. They tried to do the same stuff. They manhandled me, all of it. And that's why I'm getting paid by the VA 5 years later. Because it was proof. Non-combat PTSD. Because I know what I signed up for. You know what I'm saying? To defend this country. Non-combat PTSD, which means people like you tried to screw me over, and then when I stood up for myself, which I did, it was a rough time at first, but no matter what, I came through in the end.
We just wanted to help you, Ilya. If you would've came
You're not
before,
trying to help me. You have no worst. You broke into my house. You attacked my family. You attacked my wife. You attacked me. This is how you make sure we're okay? By assaulting us, putting your guns on your holster? Come on, man. God's watching everything. God's watching everything. You gave us the option. My poor kids. My poor babies. Oh, I just need to hold them. Where are my boys at?
Your children?
Yes, where are my children?
Two upstairs.
Okay, where's my baby? Can I please hold him?
No, not right now.
Is there a reason I can't hold my baby right now? Am I being violent?
No, but you've been on the edge.
Am
the
I
whole
being
time,
out of...
and you threatened
No,
us.
I did not threaten you. How did I threaten you? Please tell me how I threatened you. Guys, I didn't threaten you. I said I'll defend the Constitution. Come on, I'm trying to stand up for what's right.
We agree with you, Mr. Right, but this could have been a lot easier if you would have came to the door and answered the door. And
But for no reason, I don't need to. And then this is what you do? I didn't feel like there was any need for you guys to come in,
You're
man.
legally bound by law to make sure that you.
There
and
was
your
no
family are
warrant.
okay.
Our family, we told you we're okay. She told you by herself without me in there at all that she's fine. And then she's like, what's going on? And then I came out and said everything's fine. Yes, but what about this now? What's all this?
We offered to get you come to the door.
So you break in?
We didn't break in. It was an open window.
Oh, wow.
The window was open.
We tried to close it and you forced entry. Get out. Okay. This is stupid. Look, God's watching everything. All the people online are watching all of this. Everybody sees it. Everybody hears
Was it
it.
YouTube username that you're going to post it under?
No.
Oh. Where are you going to post it at then?
Doesn't matter. You guys are probably going to try.
Nowhere?
What an unbelievable abuse of power. And, you know, he's asking, oh, what are you going to do with the footage? Where are you going to post it? Well, we're posting it here at Press for Truth Live, folks, so you guys can see what happened. In fact, those police officers actually deleted that footage from their phones, but Stephanie had already uploaded it to the cloud, so the footage is available. Now, I have to apologize to the audience. Unfortunately, we do not have Ilya and Stephanie on the line right now. Unfortunately, there's two Washingtons. There's a Washington in the east and a Washington in the west, and we mixed up the time zones. So unfortunately, we don't have them on right now, but we still need to get the story out about what happened to them so you guys can help them as well. And I just want to refer you to an article that I'm going to have a link to in the description that follows some of the key facts here. And it's important to note, in the 9/11 call from Kentucky, this is a whole other state, it was stated that Stephanie's hands were broken in the police dispatch during the standoff. Officers then acknowledged that there were no injuries to the wife's hands. So this was a call that was made saying, oh, there's a domestic dispute. This guy broke his wife's fingers. The police showed up and they could see that her hands are just fine. And this was a falsified report, a false claim. Yet they continued to just go into the house anyways. It says here, during the standoff, officers broke into Ilya's vehicle and attempted to enter using the garage door opener. It goes on here to say, after officers pulled Stephanie out of camera's view, they choked her into unconsciousness. As a trained Marine, she knew the intent of the action against her, and she begged for her life and for the sake of her children. This can be heard in the background of the video. Both Ilya and Stephanie were jailed following this incident, and despite the fact that an aunt had arrived to care for the children, law enforcement instead insisted that the children be put in CPS custody. Guys, this has now been going on for 2 months. This incident took place back in February 16th of 2016, and they have had their children taken from them from CPS. And you know, they were excited to come on the show today to plead their case to you know, to help get their children back. And I know they do have a GoFundMe page trying to raise funds because there's so much legal stuff they have to deal with right now from the VPD breaking and entering into their home. So I want to put this out to make sure that if anybody has the means to be able to contribute, and this is their site, it's GoFundMe.com. And again, here's a link, a mother's love for her babies. And guys, please check the link in the description so we can hopefully help these guys out because these things are going on time and time again, all over the place. And like I said earlier in the beginning of the show, Canadians are certainly subject to this too. I mean, we have that model who was recently violently beaten. I mean, you saw the pictures, you saw the bruises. And in fact, we do have a guest who's come through in a pinch. He's going to join us now to talk about what happened to this model in Lindsay, Ontario, Cheryl. And we're now joined on the line by John Liberty of the freethoughtproject.com. So John, man, thank you so much for taking some time to speak with us here on Press for Truth Live.
Oh, it's great to be here, Dan. Thanks for having me, and I'm glad I could help out in a pinch.
Yeah, man. I'm so glad to have you with us because you guys have produced this article, I believe written by Larkin Rose, that explains a little bit of the scenario that happened to Cheryl. What's your take on this? I mean, they're saying that they're coming in here to protect her. It's all about their safety. It's all about keeping the peace. Meanwhile, these things often end up in a bloody, bruised, violent mess. What's your take on this? What on earth are the police doing here?
Well, I think when it comes down to it, we all kind of recognize law enforcement for what it is. I mean, it's enforcement. They are trained to use force, and in cases like this, there's no incentive for them to de-escalate the situation. It seems like because time and time again we see, as we just saw with Stephanie and Ilya's video, Cheryl's experience, and as we cover several times a day on the Free Thought Project, these guys, they come in, they escalate situations, oftentimes resulting in death.
There used to be a time when police officers were looked up to, and little kids would aspire to want to be involved in such a thing. They would help old ladies across the street and these sorts of things. Somewhere along the lines, something changed. There was some sort of a shift in how the police operate, and I'm curious, what do you think is behind that shift? Does it have to do with the training of these police officers? Why do you think we're becoming more and more militarized as a police, as opposed to somebody who's there to serve and protect?
I think a lot of it has to do going back to 9/11. I think that was a major turning point, and especially in the U.S. It seems that a good portion of the population now is interested in safety and, just allowing police to do whatever they feel like to give them the illusion of having that safety.
A lot of these police officers themselves most people I think who get into this have good intentions. A lot of these guys do want to do the right thing, but somewhere along the lines, maybe they sometimes become corrupted. So what sort of advice might you have maybe for police officers who are engaging in this? I mean, it's not good enough to just say I was just following orders. So what sort of advice would you give to the good, honest police officers that are out there? And I know you're out there. I know you exist. John, what sort of advice might you have for these cops moving forward?
I served in the military. I was never a cop, so it's difficult to say. If I'm to look at it and, kind of make a correlation there between the military and the police, I would say that the best thing is, I understand we're doing this for, we work for the man next to us when you're in the enforcement class. And I would say if you really care about the man next to you, the best thing that you can do is, it's a tough question, Dan. I would say really, I guess my best advice to them would just be follow your oath. Do what you feel is morally right. Don't just follow orders. And if you do what you feel is morally right, then the people in the community will stand behind you. Your fellow officers will stand behind you, and hopefully your chain of command will stand behind you.
Now, are you familiar at all with where this current case with Cheryl is at? I know some people have been calling in today to the police and to the Crown's attorney and trying to get some information. I believe she's still being pressed with charges. Do you know the latest on this?
I actually just spoke with Cheryl just prior to going on, and yes, she is still, as far as I know, she is still facing those charges. There's been a very concerted effort amongst our entire network to try and help her out. We've been getting stories published. We've been bringing community awareness to it and just trying to make as many people aware of this as possible. And, I guess that's the biggest thing that we can do is just make more people aware of it. And hopefully, we can see a proper resolution to this, whereas, in the charges getting dropped.
Yeah, I think awareness is absolutely key because the sad fact is, these kinds of things happen all the time, and a lot of times it's a lot worse, folks. It's a lot worse than just bruises and bumps on the head. Sometimes people end up dead, and we, in fact, never even hear about these cases. But sometimes, fortunately, we get them filmed, and we're able to hold these police officers accountable. So is it possible to, do you think that these officers in Lindsay, Ontario are ever going to see justice for this? I mean, these days they seem to get paid vacations. That seems to be the punishment for a police officer who does any kind of wrongdoing, is just sit at home and get paid. What do you think might come of it?
Oh, I'm going to do the best I can. I know that all of us, we're going to do everything that we can to try and ensure that these cops do see justice. Unfortunately, it seems less and less likely. We just did a story on this for the Free Thought Project not too long ago, wherein a study found that police are getting off 96% of the time, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I think that we just need to bring, like, as I was saying before, we need to bring more awareness to this and really show people that this is, it's still a problem. People were aware of it a couple of years ago. There was a big time awareness amongst the mainstream of police brutality with cases like Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin, things of that nature. And I think that that's what we need to get back to. We need to show people that this is still an issue. And if we can do that, then hopefully we can start, and we can get that 96% number down, which would be fantastic.
Yeah, I agree. There's still a lot of work to do in regards of raising awareness, especially here in Canada amongst the Canadians. 6 years ago, actually, in 2010, when the G20 came to Toronto, I think that was one of the first times that Canadians had a bit of a rude awakening, and they realized, oh my God, we actually do have a police state here. In fact, we documented that one extensively in our film, Into the Fire, where we chronologically documented how the police state descended onto Toronto, Canada, and we saw the largest violation of civil liberties in Canada's history, and perhaps that was the first time that Canadians began to become aware that there was even some sort of a problem in the first place. But as you say, 96% is a big number. There's still a lot of work to do. So, kudos to you guys. I want to thank you for the great work you've been doing to spread awareness about this issue. Tell people where they can go to learn more from you guys. You guys have been doing great work online, your website and your Facebook page. Let people know where they can go to follow you guys and to learn more from you.
If you'd like to follow us, you can check out our website. It's thefreethoughtproject.com. You can also find our Facebook page. Just go to Facebook and type in the Free Thought Project. We also have another page solely devoted to police accountability. That page is called Police the Police. And we do have a few other smaller pages that are also activism related. Get Involved, You Live Here. V is for Voluntary is another one. And you can also find us on Twitter. Again, it's TFT Project, and Police the Police is at Police the Police ACP on Twitter.
Awesome. We will have links to all of that in the description. We don't have them there right now because John actually just agreed to do this interview no more than maybe 20 minutes ago. So again, man, thank you so much for joining us last minute, and you keep up the great work.
Oh, you as well, Dan. And I just wanted to say before we get off here, I really appreciate the work that you did with Into the Fire. That is a personal favorite documentary of mine. That documentary was very instrumental in awakening me to the police state as well. So thank you for that.
Oh, well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, we put a lot of work into that one to show people what happened here. And when you watch that film, you're left with not the best feeling, but the footage, I mean, speaks for itself, and hopefully it inspires people to want to wake up and to raise awareness about these issues as it did with you. So thank you so much, man. Very much appreciated. Again, keep up the great work. We will see you online. Take care.
Take it easy, brother.
All right, that was John Liberty from thefreethoughtproject.com. Be sure to check them out, not only on their website, but on Facebook as well, doing great work, helping to spread awareness about these issues that we obviously have to continue spreading awareness about. I mean, if 96% of the people are completely unaware of this, well, that's an issue. So, again, I want to apologize to our guests. I'm so sorry we weren't able to have you on. I apologize about the mix-up, but I want to encourage the viewers. If what you saw today at the hands of the Vancouver Police Department there in Washington State disgusted you and bothered you, as it should, please consider checking the link to the GoFundMe campaign where you can contribute to Ilya and Stephanie's cause. 3 of their children have been taken away from them for absolutely no good reason by the CPS. And again, we here at Press for Truth would like to do all we can to help this family get their kids back. So be sure to check the links in the description. So that's it for today, folks. I'm going to call it a show at that. I want to thank you guys once again for tuning in. I want to also give a shout out to some of our sponsors. Of course, we have Skunk Beard Extracts. This is BC's... some of BC's finest producers of medical grade cannabis extracts, as well as Panda extracts. And again, these guys are the best producers here in Canada, and they help to make this show possible. So we're going to have links in the description as soon as they are available. And we also want to give a shout out to our friends at the CannaGrowers.ca. We have a little video we're going to air right now from our good friends at CannaGrowers, and when we come back from that, we'll kick off the show. So here's a little clip from CannaGrowers.
British Columbia, home to the most beautiful landscapes in the world. Home to mom and pop vineyards, hot springs, farmers markets, some of the world's best skiing, snowboarding, surfing, and mountain biking. We protect our rainforests and keep our air clean. BC, we strike the right balance between nature and nurture. But did you know that for the last 30 years, BC has also been home to the finest cannabis in the world? BC Bud is world-renowned for its taste, aroma, and potency. We've competed and won cups, gained recognition from international celebrities. We are the Cannabis Growers of Canada. We create wealth, opportunity, and good-paying private sector jobs. The BC cannabis crop is worth over $7 billion a year, and there were over 17,000 farms creating work for Canadians and improving the lives of millions of people. We are joining together to build a free and fair cannabis market that benefits all Canadians. Won't you come and join us at cannagrowers.ca?
.ca is the website. Be sure to check them out. Awesome, great, a bunch of people there doing fantastic work. CannaGrowers.ca. Check the links in the description. And you can also help us out here at Press for Truth as well by becoming either a member of Press for Truth at pressfortruth.ca, or you could join us as a patron at patreon.com/Press for Truth. And even just $1 or $2 a month helps us to be able to continue to put on these thought-provoking videos throughout the week and weekly live shows. So that's all for today, folks. I want to thank you once again for tuning in. We'll see you right back here next time. Same place, same time, same channel. Until next time, keep fighting the good fight, my friends.